Okay, everybody, end of another big week on the Parker and the Man page, yournews.com, and we have the Parker and the Man ebag. We're opening up the ebag today. Here they are, actual emails from actual human beings to actual email addresses on the Parker and the Man page. Let's get it started, shall we? Let's go to James in Sterling Heights. He blogs, Parker and the Man, you both seem to think that the hiring of John Kuester was a good idea for the Pistons. Why? Who is this guy? Come on, James, you don't know the cue ball? The cue man? All those years in the NBA as an assistant. He was just in Cleveland with Mike Brown. He assisted Larry Brown here when the Pistons won a little championship, so he has a ring. That's why John Kuester's here. He has a relationship with Joe D. Avery Johnson, just too much money, and Kuester took about half that. I think he'll be okay. I really do. I think he's got off to a good start, and I think you'll enjoy seeing John Kuester as the head coach of the Pistons. This is from CJ in Rochester. Why all the love for Brandon Inge? What has he ever done? I don't know if there's that much love. I think people do tend to migrate to the underdog, and he's been that way for 9 years here. I think Channel 4, putting up the signs to get into the All-Star game might have been a bit much, but, I think there is some love for him. Maybe too much sometimes. And I think we talk about the fact that the guy's a .235 lifetime hitter. He gets more play around the country. He's like Grant Hill when Grant was here. More play for his defensive ability around the country than he does in his own city. And I think that's why. So I think you think maybe you're getting more love for Brandon than he really is getting. And he's off to a nice start. Halfway through, 21 home runs as the second half gets underway. L-Dog in Oak Park. Love reading your stuff in your news, but Wilson, you sure do make a big deal about the Las Vegas Summer League. It's just a rookie camp. What are you talking about? Have you seen my picture where it's Ron Artest and myself in Vegas? Right there from a Vegas Summer League? Have you seen my Las Vegas Summer League official program that I've been showing from last year? The 2008 program? Have you seen all that? Make a big deal about it. Hey, it's a chance to see the stars of the future. We're looking at Austin Day and DeJuan Summers of the Pistons are having a good start to their summer league. They're 3-1. It's a way to look at the young guys and guys who will be eventual stars, hopefully, in this league. A couple more. Janice and Orchard Lake. I really like reading Sminty, Lila, more Krim. You guys are okay, too. My husband loves the sports and says Mark and Rob playing too much negative in the wings. How is that possible? I think the only time we find negative is when they put too much sauce on them. Hey! Ho! Get back my focus. You're talking about Red Wings, obviously. I think that they're held to a higher standard, and I think that's why sometimes there's a little bit more scrutiny on the Wings than there would be on other teams sometimes. Just because we've seen so much success in 20 years, 4 Stanley Cups, could have been 5, 6 even, maybe still will. I think that's why. I don't know if it's negative. I just think you see more scrutiny on them. And finally, Tim and Novi, Golf State guys. You have Vartan writing golf, and we love Vartan the Spartan, Vartan Kupelian, and the PGA, but I want more. Can I have it, please? Well, your wish is our command because a week from Monday starts Buick Open Week up in Flint, Grand Blanc, at Warwick Hills. And actually, I just did an interview with Kevin Streelman, which you'll be writing about and seeing. I'll be writing about it. You'll be seeing it. Kevin Streelman, one of the young, upcoming guys of the PGA Tour, a guy who can make his first win, the Buick Open, since Tiger's not going to be. We can't write about Tiger all the time. So Streelman's one of these guys, and we'll write about him, or at least I will, and read all about it coming up on the Parker and the Man page. Coming up this week, actually today's column, check it out. It's about the Lions getting older. You may be surprised by what you read about how old the Lions really are. Tom Watson, 65, speaking of golf, at round 1 at Turnberry in the British Open. 59-year-old guy, about to be 60, and not out of focus when you're looking at Tom Watson's game on Thursday. More Vegas Summer League. Pistons win over the Knicks. Great games for Austin Day and DeJuan Summers. The Wings and Hawks in the home opener at Joe Louis. Now that the Bowmans are running the show in Chicago, Stan and Scotty should be very interesting as the rivalry creeps back into the series. The Tigers at New Yankee Stadium to start the second half of the year. Did you see Jamie Moyer and Ryan Howard as they started their second half? One on the old side, one on the young side. A couple of big-time performances. And the Sears Tower has been renamed in Chicago. The Willis Tower. Sears Tower. Thank you very much. It ain't going to happen. Read all about that on the Parker and the Man page, yournews.com. Happy navigating, and have a great weekend. And soon, opening back up that Parker and the Man e-bag again. Get him in at TV Boy at yournewsdetroit.com or Rob Parker at rob@yournewsdetroit.com.